week of campaigning, I'm feeling interesting. Like, I don't really know the words to describe it. At the beginning, I was like super overwhelmed, had like anxiety out of this world because it's so different going from a place where you're just living your life and doing the things that you do. And mind you, I'm already a busy person. I'm an RA and I'm an assistant in the writing lab. And then, I have classes and organizations and stuff. So I already don't have a lot of free time, basically having to make free time to talk to people and stuff. And especially everyone has that, attitude during campaign season, like, oh, here we go, don't act fake. If you didn't talk to me before, don't talk to me now, that type of thing. But with campaigning, you just can't do that, The point of campaigning is to talk to people that you don't know. That's just something that you have to do, especially when you have an issue that you really believe in, that you want to push, that you want other people to believe in enough to vote for you. But also, coming from, I'm such a weird social person sometimes. It's like, it's certain situations where interrupting someone feels like so odd to me. Like in the calf, walking up to somebody in the calf is like really weird, especially because another perception people have about campaign season is they're like, what are you giving me? Like, give me something, give me a reason to vote for you. But by a reason, they mean like some food, something monetary. But then people also say that they basically want someone of substance. They want to hear a good platform, that type of thing. I mean, I understand. I'm all for, I understand the free stuff thing because I've been through campaign seasons, but I wasn't just looking for their free stuff. Like, yes, I went and I got that too. But sometimes especially for me, it really raises the anxiety just knowing the thoughts that students have behind when you come up to talk to them about a platform. Which is why sometimes I do just feel completely bizarre trying to walk up and talk to someone about my platform without giving them something. And it shouldn't be like that because my platform is honestly and truly something that I believe in, regardless of a win or a lose, a title or no title. It's something that I know is important, and it's been important before this, and it will be important after this. So, yeah. And then also, with it being so many candidates, everything is so split. The loyalty is so split. It's like people that are your friends are still on other campaign teams because of different connections that they have, which I'm all fine with. I get it. I understand completely. And I'm running against some dynamic women. And I can say that. They're amazing. But just feeling, I know it's a competition. Of course it's a competition. But literally being in competition mode every day gets so emotionally tiring. It's like, oh wait, I'm not posting enough, I'm not doing enough, I'm not being enough, I'm not enough. Especially with so many people, those thoughts are constantly reinforced in my head. And it's like, I'm really trying to kick it. It's like, oh, she's doing this. Man, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing enough. People aren't going to think, people are going to think that I don't care. And it's like, it's not. I would love to be, doing some stuff, but here I am at work. Tomorrow, I will be at work. Sunday, I will be at work. So that's another thing, not having as much free time as some of the other candidates because your girl works, okay? But that doesn't make anything that I have to say less important. And some people are honestly just better at walking up and talking to people. And I admit my weakness. That's one thing that I've never been too great at. Now, when I'm put at a podium and I have to speak, perfect, because that's the platform to speak. But just walking up to someone and talking to them about a certain issue, especially students, because students of all ages, from kindergarten, pre-K, all the way up until now, students they're judgmental beings. And I admit I'm a student too. I'm a judgmental being sometimes. No one can say that they do not judge and that they, are very open. And just people in general. When someone tries to walk up to you in the mall, do you swerve them? Don't lie. You would swerve somebody at least once in your life. When you see that they're trying to sell you something, talk to you about something. When you see, I know it happens. And it's like the same thing in campaign season. It's like, I want everyone to know how important this is to me, but it's just sometimes hard, like I say, if you're not giving them something and just running against so many women that are, you know, well versed in whatever organizations they're in. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm in organizations too, but like I say, this is a very split race where the loyalty doesn't lie all in, you know, that one organization you're in, because they have other ties to other candidates. So that's another thing that's kind of like harsh on the soul, is not being able to get, like, of course I have a team, I have a support system, but not being able to fully utilize my normal support system that I have through my organizations. Because just because they're in that organization with me does not mean that they're with me. They may have a better connection with one of the other candidates. So that's one thing that really sucks in this race, is not being able to fully claim your support system or have your support system on your side. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it there, but it's been really interesting. I just want everyone to know about my platform and how important it is. And just, I think it would be best to be able to hear all the candidates' platforms side by side, to just really listen to them. And even I want to listen to them. I want to know what other people's platforms are. Like, I'm not all concerned with myself. I want to know what you all are, like, the other candidates are talking about too. Because everyone has a valid platform, valid issues that they want to cover. And I'm not the type of person who's just going to write them off, especially because some of the women I've been cool with way before this. So this isn't going to change anything in that. Win or lose, I'm taking it how it is. What's for me will be for me, and what's not for me isn't meant for me for a reason. Maybe the Lord will say, Natasha, I don't want you to, you know, have to spread yourself to do this during your senior year. I want you to focus on your courses or applying to grad school or whatever it is. But then maybe the Lord is like, yes, Natasha, you need to be doing this. I want you to upgrade your life, and I want you to be able to speak to masses. And this is the platform that you need to do it through. So I'm going to be overjoyed regardless. The day that everything is announced, if I win, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. If I lose, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, because I made it through this journey. I developed as a person. I got to meet some new people. And most importantly, even though I may or may not be, you know, Miss Alabama State University, I was able to get a platform to share my platform. Because honestly, when you do something like this in life, people actually start to listen to you. Like, you know, I've always shared inspirational things on Twitter and stuff like that, but it's like, only, you know, your buddy old pals usually might see it then. But when you start to run for something of this caliber, then everybody's listening to what you're saying. So while I have everyone's attention, I want to share all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and all the power that I can. Because you never know what the outcome is going to be. So that's all I came to talk to you all about today. Thank you. Why you only see in black and white, but you should be living